EGM Network.
From Studio A in sunny Florida, welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. Today's show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And here's your host and glamour girl, makeup artist, Cindy Getz.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about his beautifying Vero Beach. And you guys, today is going to be a sweet show. That's right. It is going to be so sweet, literally. I'm so excited, you guys. One of my favorite holiday traditions with my family growing up was baking cookies in the kitchen for the neighbors, for family. Oh my gosh, I can still see the flour everywhere on my apron, in my hair, all over the counter. That was the worst part, having to clean up, Cindy.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't like that either.
I know. Thank goodness my mom did do a lot of the cleaning up. She let me do the fun part, and then she would, clean up the baking bowls and
really?
Yeah, she would.
Good mom.
But she didn't want us, she was very, controlling of her kitchen, so she liked being able to do it her own way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had the little cookie cutters that was, we had Santa, we had the star.
There was always a bell.
A bell, yes, and it was like aluminum. I mean, they were not plastic anymore. Now it's plastic, right?
Oh, you mean for the cookie?
Yeah. It was like the real deal.
In my day, they were probably, I don't know, whatever. Stone. They were stone.
Well, anyway, and we would make them, and we would, take them to neighbors.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I miss those days. So I guess we need to do that, Cindy.
Well, we
need to be neighborly,
and we used to carol.
Yes.
We're
doing that this season too, by the way. Stay tuned. There's going to be caroling on Beauty and the Beach Radio because I love bringing all my favorite holiday traditions. So today, that's one of them. It's cookie baking. We'd have Christmas music going. We'd have the Christmas lights going. And so I thought it'd be really fun to bring one of my favorite holiday memories and traditions to you, to the audience. And I have two bakers on the show today that have volunteered to be here to bring their favorite treats. I cannot wait. It's always a surprise, so I didn't know what they were bringing. We're going to taste it right here on the show. And then we have Kim, who is one of the owners of the studio. She is the judge today. She will be coming in, and she will be presenting awards to the bakers. So we're going to get right down to it. These team bakers in the studio today, they're ready to share their favorite homemade Christmas treats, from bold flavors to creative spins on holiday classics. We're tasting the sweetest creations this season from them. Let's meet those bakers. The first one, she is 16 years old. She is a baking enthusiast who loves creating treats that bring joy to others. She's inspired by the smiles and reactions of family and friends who try her desserts, and their support has helped shape her passion for baking. Please welcome Cailyn Baer. Hi. Welcome. I am so excited to try your treats. I cannot wait. So we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's introduce the next baker, okay? So the next baker, he usually spends his time gaming, but he loves experimenting in the kitchen. He is 13. He's a self-taught cook. I even heard that he makes like burgers and like steaks. So maybe next time we'll have him on for a burger show. Yeah. He never uses box mixes. Boxed mixes. Yeah. Like Betty Crocker. Yeah. And enjoys creating everything from scratch. Lukas is also an animal lover and dreams of attending MIT one day.
Wow.
Woza, which, I know you guys know this, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is a key school in helping American science and innovation lead the world. Guys, please welcome our second baker, Lukas McIntyre. Look at these guys. They're so legit. Cindy.
The real deal.
Right, the real deal.
I know. At that age, I couldn't even depend on bacon or whatever.
I know, right? Them. So let's get started. I'm going to start with you, Cailyn. First of all, tell us about your love for baking. Like, when did this start? Was it when you were 2 years old? Was it last year? Was it last month? Was it yesterday? Tell us about your love for baking.
It was more during COVID when I was stuck in the house and couldn't do anything. And one time my mom was like in the hospital for situations, and I just felt like I just wanted to do something for her. And I just went around my house during COVID and baked her like cookies for her.
Aww.
And when she came home, I gave her to her.
Oh, I love that.
And then, like, since then, it just progressed.
And it truly, that's so sweet. And it really does. Like I was saying at holidays when we give, the cookies to neighbors, that reaction, right? Just like your mom probably like, oh, that's so sweet, right? It makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that, Cailyn. Lukas, when did this love for cooking get started? And obviously it's not just baking, it's cooking as well. But when did this get started for you?
So mine's not as sweet as Cailyn's. But I maybe say a year and a half ago, so the summer before like 7th grade, there was nothing to do. We didn't go to, we usually go to New York for the summers, and we didn't go that summer. So I was sort of just around the house trying to, find things to do with myself. And I saw a video, and it was this coffee cake recipe.
Okay.
And I went into the kitchen. We had almost everything. We didn't have cardamom, and I sort of just made it, and I realized that I really liked it. I liked the freedom of it, and the the ability to experiment with it and make my own things. So, and then I branched out into, I do steaks and all that, and now I'm here.
So now do you cook the dinners every night for the family?
My cooking tends to be a bit what's the word? It takes a lot more time when I do things. So.
Okay, so it's a special event.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I cook every once in a while, but it still is majority my parents.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Well, that is exciting. So let's get started. Cailyn, let's start with yours. So each of you were asked to bring 2 of your favorite treats. So I'm going to have you start. We're going to taste, and then we're going to have our second baker. So Cailyn, start with your first cookie if you'd like.
It's a sugar cookie with vanilla frosting on it with like Christmas tree.
If you want to hold it up, so those that are watching, just hold the first cookie in your hand. That way they can see it a little bit, and then we'll do the next one. There you go. Okay, perfect. So for those that are listening on the radio, it's a very traditional sugar cookie, but it is jacked up. There's a lot of fun stuff on it. So talk to us about this cookie.
It's a sugar cookie with sprinkles inside of it.
Ooh.
And then white frosting, white chocolate chips, just everything I could find in my kitchen.
Yes, lots of pretty colorful sprinkles on top, right? Mm-hmm. And I think you've got icing drizzled, and it looks like it's put on by a knife as well. Like you've got 2 layers of that. Is that right?
Yeah, a little.
Wow. Cindy, we could run like to Miami and back with that cookie.
I know, but you know what? It looks like a palette knife. An artist did it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Totally. So, okay. So that's your sugar cookie. Love, love, love. So wait a minute. I got to taste it. Cindy, you want to just like a little bite here?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So, Cailyn, I am the girl that wants the most frosting on my cupcake as possible.
Oh, wow.
So this is absolutely divine with all this yumminess like frosting on top. Love. Mm.
Can you hold it up, Cindy, in your camera?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Just a closer shot is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yay.
Okay. Love.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm going in for another bite. Yep. I'm going to be speed talking about the end of the show. Oh, so good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Cailyn, that's your first cookie, sugar cookie. What's the next one you brought?
The next one is a brownie chocolate with white chocolate chips inside of it, too. It's like a melted snowman on top decoration with marshmallows and pretzels as arms, buttons.
So, this is freaking adorable.
Mm-hmm.
A little snowman here, kind of melted snowman. All right. There we go. you're watching the camera, you can see my little snowman on a brownie. So talk to us about, I think, was this the one that you kind of created out of, tell us about it.
I was on call with my friend who was baking at the time, and she was baking for like a week prior. And we both just like, I'm like, I'll just join you. Because it was like, we're on call. I was like, I got nothing better to do. And I was like, I don't have anything in my house to like bake. No eggs, no nothing at the time. But like I had the basics. And I looked up on TikTok like edible cookie dough. And that's what I was going to make. I'm like, I want to do the full process if I'm doing it. So I was just going through my cabinets and I found like an old box of, not old, but brownie mix. It was like half done. I don't know how. But I grabbed it and I was like, what if I just add this? And I just added it. And at the time they were little. I only made like 10 because how much I had. But I took a little chocolate piece and I put it in there. And like ever since then, it was like I brought it to school. Everybody loved it. Yeah. It was just a constant brownie cookie.
Guys, I love the attention to detail too, because if you really look closely at the snowman, he's got the buttons. Is that part of the batter or is that like some chocolate icing? How did he get the buttons?
Chocolate icing.
Chocolate icing.
Oh, wow.
He's got pretzels for arms.
Yeah.
He's got a carrot on there. I'm not sure. How did you do the orange carrot for the nose?
Icing with like a little toothpick.
Jeez. And did the toothpick also do the mouth?
Yeah.
With the chocolate icing. And then he's got chocolate eyeballs, right? And then he's even got a little garnish on the top of his hat, which is green. Oops, green and red. Is that icing also?
That's actually sprinkles.
Is it sprinkles? Oh my gosh. That is pretty detailed, pretty amazing, and so delicious too. So thank you. Sorry, Snowman. Sorry, Frosty. Okay. All right, Lukas. Thank you, Cailyn. So good, Lukas. All right, so tell me, are these family rich traditions on the plate? Like, talk to me.
So this first one is halva. It is my grandmother's recipe. She is Greek, and it is.
I've never seen or heard this. Have you, Cindy?
What? Say it again.
How do you
halva?
H-A.
It's Halva.
Okay.
Halva.
It's like hallway and then va.
Okay, got it.
And then the majority of the process is just in making the dough.
Okay.
And then it is you shape it with a spoon.
Yeah.
You press it, and you can use. I use 2 spoons. Make it into a little ball, oval shape.
And what ingredients are in it? Is it secret?
No. So technically the recipe calls for a cup of water, a cup of milk, and then you do a cup of it's all a cup. I realized.
I love that.
A cup of
Easy.
sugar.
I can do that, Cindy.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then you take farina and you use the powder, and once you have your water and milk mixture boiling, you pour the farina into it and you stir it around, and you add the sugar, and you end up, and after you let it cook enough, it'll thicken up into the paste, which you then press with a spoon, and then you what's the word? You cover it in cinnamon.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Dude, I could totally have these at coffee in the morning. It's hard to tell you guys, but it's super moist. It's very moist. It's not like a biscotti. It's just a really moist, doughy. It's not even dough, but it's that kind of
gooey. Is it?
Yeah.
It's very hard to describe, actually.
Yeah.
But I love the cinnamon. I can really taste the cinnamon.
So what I tend to do when I do make this, which is pretty often, just considering how simple it is.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a cup of water, you do 3/4 cup of water, and you fill the rest of that cup with vanilla.
Oh,
and
snap!
I know a 1/4 cup of vanilla is a lot, but there's so many. We didn't bring all of it. I'd say it's probably 50 of the little balls that you get out of this recipe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Never had that before. I really like that, Lukas. Thank you so much. Okay, and what's the next one?
So the other one is apple. It's apple cake, for lack of a better word. And it is. So the story behind this one is I got I got nominated to go to Washington, D.C. for an academic thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like maybe December of last year. And it was set for like this July. So in order to raise money for it, I did a bake sale. And we decided on apple cakes. And so I look up some recipes for it. We combine them together, find which one works best. And then once we have that recipe, I asked my mom to give me a cup of flour. And we make the recipe. And afterwards, I take a bite, and it tastes just, amazing as you had it. And then we go to make the second serving of batter. And we realize that she used bread flour instead of the all-purpose flour that we were supposed to use. And I think it gives it a much cakier texture.
Yes.
It's less, not less moist, but it's less apple. Like it holds the structure better. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we decided that we like it better with the bread flour than we do with the all-purpose flour. And yeah.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's very comforting.
Yeah, yeah, it is very comfort food. We usually make it in like a pie shape, but
it almost looks like a thing of cornbread, but it's apple deliciousness.
And then there's apple chunks in there. They're like half-quarter apple chunks.
Mm-hmm. You can see them. It's amazing.
That's a good breakfast food, too.
Right?
I'm telling you.
All of this could be breakfast. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing, Lukas. Thank you so much. You guys, when your family wants you to make something, I'm going to go back to Cailyn. What do they like you to make for them?
I've tried a bunch of things. Mostly cupcakes.
Oh, yes.
But I tried the Nutella. I've done this Nutella, like the fruit dip people have, but I mixed it in with Nutella. It's like the fluff and cream cheese and Nutella, and I did that as a topping, and I brought it to a party, and they loved it. And that's like the one thing they love to make.
Okay, so if you're back, I would dig that. I'm just saying. I love Nutella. Okay, what about you, Lukas? Is there something that your family goes, oh, would you please make it? And maybe it's one of these.
So my biggest hit, at least it seems to my family, it's not dessert, it's French onion steak. Oh. So if you've ever had French onion soup, it's the same idea with sauteed onions and the balsamic vinegar and all of that.
Oh my gosh.
But then once you have the sauteed onions, you cook the steak in the onions.
Oh, go to his house.
And when you have, and so it cooks into the steak, and you have a very very rich oniony steak.
Wow.
And that's mostly my mother. And I also do garlic steak balls.
Oh my gosh.
Which are a pretty big hit for my extended family, my aunt in particular.
All right, we are so going. We're going to have them make us some dinner. Lukas is going to be doing the steak, and Cailyn's going to be doing the cupcakes. We're going to be so happy. I am impressed. We need to go to a station break, but I'm impressed. Both of you have figured out how to make money at this craft, and I think that is brilliant, and I can see why they taste amazing. We're going to have to go to a station break. When we come back, the judge is going to come back and reveal the awards. So stay with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
Create your restful retreat and save 50% now on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture during the Home for the Holidays event at Sunshine Furniture. Sophisticated looks with a mix of coastal and Caribbean styles, Tommy Bahama offers everything you need for your personal paradise and is all half price. At Sunshine Furniture, we have the largest selection of in-stock coastal and casual sofas, love seats, chairs, slipcover sofas, bedroom dining, and occasional furniture from Four Seasons, Capri, Best Chair, Hooker, and and Riverside. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have any style of patio furniture that you need, including a gallery of Made in America, Berlin Garden, Pollywood, Woodard, Lloyd Flanders, and Telescope. We specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, and fire pits. Come in now for our Home for the Holidays event and winter sale. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales center directly across the street, Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
At Evergreen Media, we know the people, the businesses, and the work needed to take your marketing to the next level. We know where locals go to shop, work, and have fun.
We're here to focus on your local advertising so you can focus on your business. This is our home. This is our business. Evergreen Media. We market, you grow.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. I'm Cindy Getz, your host. We want to thank Dale Sorensen Real Estate for making sure that we are on air and we can share great stories like our bakers today. So whether you're buying or selling a home, you want to make sure you reach out to them. You can find them at 772-231-4712. You can also find them at sorensenrealestate.com. You guys, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. We want to find out how our bakers today, Baker Cailyn, Baker Lukas. We have with us back in the studio our judge. She was behind the scenes. She is our cookie judge, and she is one of the owners of this radio studio. With her background in entertainment and running an advertising agency, she knows a thing or two about creativity and presentation. So we can't wait to see how she elevates our bakers' creations. Please welcome to the show, Judge Kim Kriske.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you so much for having me as the judge. Cailyn, Lukas, thank you for taking time to come in here and show off your baking skills. I went and tried the cookies.
Yes.
I ate them all.
Yeah.
I came in here like licking my fingers. They were so good.
So good.
Really talented.
So let's remind real fast. Hold on, Cailyn. So Cailyn, tell them again what you did to the camera for our audience real fast.
I did a sugar cookie with icing all over it and a bunch of sprinkles and just stuff lathered onto it. And then a brownie chocolate cookie with a melted snowman.
Okay.
With a bunch of other stuff.
All right. And Lukas, you brought?
I did halva, which is it's a cinnamon covered and then I have my apple cake, which has little apple chunks in it and is covered in cinnamon, and it does actually resemble cornbread.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So our Judge Kim, how did you do? How did they do?
Great. I had a few notes if I can.
Yes.
Cailyn, I loved the brownie cookie, how it has the marshmallow and the pretzel. I put it all in my mouth for one bite and got it all in there. And I loved your story about how you just found the mix and didn't have cake mix. So it was really creative. I loved it. Lukas, I loved your story. This is a family recipe. The flavors were great. I could taste the cinnamon. My favorite was the chunk of apples. That was awesome. So I have a couple awards. I have 3 awards to give out. 3. Okay. For the best flavor, I pick Lukas. Can you pass that over to him, please?
Oh, amazing. Congratulations.
And the best creativity, I really thought you nailed it, having the brownie and made it into a cookie, and also with the snowman. So most creative. And of course,
congratulations, Cailyn.
We have to thank Cindy Getz for bringing you on here. She got the most holiday. Wow!
Oh my God!
Can you pass that
That is hysterical.
I love that you encourage these kids baking, and it was such a fun show to watch. So thanks, Cindy. We love it.
Thank you so much, Kim. I think we've got parting gifts for them as well.
I do.
We want to encourage you to keep on keeping on, you guys, with your baking and making people smile, especially during the holiday season. So, what are you guys looking forward to? You have about 5 seconds each. Lukas, for the holiday break. You gonna bake a lot?
Yeah, probably. We're staying in Vero for the first time in a while. So.
All right, awesome. What are you gonna do?
Probably sleep, but probably bake a lot.
All right, you guys, happy holidays. Enjoy all those cookies and baking, and we will see you later. Have a great day.